Hello everyone, thanks for joining me for today's Lunch and Learn. I'm Keith Armour, the Adult Learning and Literacy Manager. Today we're going to talk all about the Adult Learning Center down here at Main Library. We're going to talk about our services such as walk-ins and appointments and also 32 of our fall classes. So let's go ahead and take a deep dive. Well, all right. Today's Lunch and Learn, of course, is all about the Adult Learning Center classes. And we are located downtown at the main library. However, our virtual classes you can attend from anywhere. And that's what makes it so convenient for you. We do have several focuses, and one of them is Career 101. And those are the classes: I need a resume, how to write a cover letter, interview tips, professional email etiquette. And we repeat those in October and November. We've moved these classes to Wednesdays from 3 to 4, and that's the first Wednesday, the second, the third, and the fourth Wednesday. Now, we did make one little exception here because in November, of course, you've got Thanksgiving. But you can click right here. And what I love about our calendar, the library's calendar, we're right on here, is all the information that you can find in the calendar. And you'll notice that this is a virtual event, so that means it's going to be online. It's going to be Wednesday, September the 7th. I can even add it to my calendar. It is from 3 to 4, online event, and there's always a nice description. And with all of our classes that are virtual, you will get a Zoom link before the class. So what you need to do is register. So you would click register here, and you would either log in with your library card, or you would put your first name, last name, and email, and then you would complete the registration. Now, if you don't want to register, you can just say never mind. It goes right back there. Now, you'll notice here are the types of programs that it's adult education, jobs and careers, and virtual event. If you want to share this information or even send a link to someone that you know that needs an updated resume or needs to learn about the tools that the library has to help you create a really good resume, then you can give those things right here to share it across social media platforms and even email here, or provide a link that you can copy and paste in an email yourself if you like, or in a newsletter. Here are the classes that are in October and November. So if you can't make the September one, just go ahead and click right there. And the same thing when it comes to cover letter. Having a cover letter is really important. It kind of opens the door. You'll notice that it tells we have 19 seats remaining. This class is conducted by Alyssa. She's really great, and she'll make sure that you have a link before the class. And of course, you could sign up for the October one or the November one if you can't make the one in September. Going back, you've got interview tips. And sometimes if it's been a while since you've had an interview, you might want to make sure that you just go over some basic understanding of the types of questions that are out there and the different ways that you might go about having an interview. Such as if you're going to have a phone conversation, maybe it's just going to be a phone screening at first, or maybe it's going to be a virtual interview over Zoom or over Teams or over some other platform, or if it's going to be face-to-face. So we'll cover all of those topics, and we'll do that in September and in October and in November. And that's with Augustin. And then if I go back one more, very important to have a very good professional email and making sure that you're getting your messages across either to a hiring manager or to a coworker or to a client. And it is really good just to go over some of those fundamentals. And Alyssa is going to be doing that class as well. And once again, there is a repeat of the class in October and in November. Now, moving on, we are going to go, and I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so we can see it. We have got these computer and technology classes. And the very first one is create your own website with Google Sites. And that's going to be September the 12th from 4 to 5. And this is a series. A series is that it builds on top of each other. So we want to make sure that this class that starts on the 12th, and then the class that is on the 19th and the 26th of September, you learn something in the first class, you learn a little bit more, and then you learn and you would have the final product, which is a website that you can call your own. You could create a website for a variety of different reasons using Google Site, and Augustin will take you through this process of doing that. And that is a series for 1, 2, and 3 classes. So you would sign up just for one class, and then you would have all of the other ones you would already have signed up for. Okay. Then moving back, we've got right here PowerPoint presentation. That's all about learning how to create a PowerPoint and some really fine ways to go about doing that, and really becoming more familiar with it, and really getting to know how to build a PowerPoint from the very beginning, and then some little tricks and little ways to make it a little bit better of a presentation. Of course, you're not supposed to put a PowerPoint up and literally read everything up there. And there's some tricks that Augustin is going to show you. And that is also a series of classes from 1, 2, and 3 that you would be attending. And then the next thing that's down here that I love, and it's kind of separated out, and it's the Organize Your Life with Microsoft Excel. There's a September series, an October series, and a November series. And if I click right here on the September series, it actually starts on September the 7th. And what you're going to do is you're going to find that you could use Excel for a lot of different purposes. And Alyssa is going to walk you through that, how to organize your life using Excel. And it's a really interesting and exciting way of doing it. And you can create a budget. You can create organizing important information, meal planning, all sorts of different things on how to really get that one program Excel and really go with it in a different directions. And that, of course, is 4 sessions that you'd want to sign up once, and then you'd sign up for all of the other ones. Now in October, it's the same series. You're going to do the same thing, but this is if you cannot make the September series, then you'd sign up for the October series. All right. We like to repeat things because we want to give as much opportunity to everyone out there. And so that's why the September and October and November series is a repeat of the classes. So then everyone could have a real good opportunity. One of the first classes that we had was from Nicole, and Nicole put together this great series of classes, and it's our ESOL for everyone, English speakers of other languages, and it's a really good conversational group. And she does these classes on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, and they really fill up very, very quickly. One of the reasons why they fill up quickly is because she is such a great teacher, but also because we limit those classes to a smaller group because it is all about conversational, to be able to converse and making sure that that every person has an opportunity to really get in there and speak and learn English. And then the next series of classes that we do for ESOL is our English Level 2 class. And I'm the one who actually conducts that class. And it's the same thing. It's a limited series. It's a limited amount of people that can come. But we're starting that on September the 19th. We've been going strong for going on 3 years now. And that is Mondays and Tuesdays from 1 to 2. And this series is from September the 19th to December the 20th. And the one thing, it is just 10 people that can sign up, and these are the things that we're going to go over. But the one thing that has to be done right before is that there's a short placement test to make sure that this class is right for you, that you're at an English level 2 level. And that's one event out of 28. Now, if I go back, I'm going to go to the next page. And Nicole does all of these courses right here. Watercolors for seniors, watercolors for everyone, painting the masters, finding our art collage. And that's using art, finding our art. And watercolors for seniors starts September 12th. It is again another series. It's an event 1 through 10. And sadly, it is already full, but you can always join the wait list and we'll let you know when the next series, it would probably happen in the winter quarter, but these classes always fill up very, very quickly and they're a fun way. Nicole makes it such a great time for everyone. But that's a really great course. You really need to sign up, and especially sign up for the wait list, because we look at those wait lists and we try to make sure that everybody has an opportunity. Watercolors for everyone. Once again, this one does have some seats remaining, and this again is a series. It is a series that is going from 1 to 10, so it starts in September the 12th and it goes all the way down here to November the 14th. And she says, we will learn how to create and finish painting in a fun, light-hearted approach to watercolor. The main point of the class is to jump in and follow the flow of the paint. This is an easygoing group that supports and encourages each other as we create our work. And she is extremely encouraging and is a wonderful artist in her own right as well. So definitely sign up for that class. And then moving on to the second page again, I'm going to make it big again. We've got Painting the Masters. And this one has a few seats remaining, and it's Painting the Masters. And this is 9, it's a 9 series class. And copying the master drawings and paintings is a long practice method of study for artists. And she'll walk you through that. And that is starting on September the 22nd and running all the way until November the 17th. And that class is from 12 until 1. And moving on to the last art class that Nicole is providing, and that's Finding Our Art, giving it all you got in collage and mixed media. And this is a new class for her. She's really excited about it. And definitely you just have to have some supplies on hand. And that's what's really great about collage. You can really use a lot of different materials. And that class, of course, starts September the 22nd, and that is a series of 9 different classes. So when you sign up for one, when you register, you're registering for the series. You don't have to register over and over again. You only have to register one time. And that is from 3 to 4, and that starts on Thursday. That's on Thursdays, starting September the 22nd. So we've got the art. Now we have what we call our something different. We've got our stand-up comedy, our homework help, let's explore the library's website, early literacy, book flicks, and tumble books. So let's go to stand-up comedy first. And I love pointing this out, except I have to tell you that you'd have to join the wait list because it is full. Augustin is conducting this class. He started this series in the summer, and now he's created a new one, and it's continuing. It's continuing over from the summer, but it's a really fun class. He does do stand-up, so he has some expertise in that field, and this is a series. So definitely sign up for join the wait list, and you might be able to join our winter class for that. The next thing, of course, is our Explore series, and homework is on the mind of everyone. And sometimes we want to make sure that we're covering all of the things that the library has. And we've got BrainFuse homework help now. And it takes a while to explain that. So this class is all about that. It's just a one-off class, and it's going to be September the 7th from 3 to 4. And then moving on to another Explorer Series classes. So let's explore the library's website. We have so many things on the website, and sometimes we kind of forget about all of them. And it's good to have a reminder. So we're going to be using the catalog. We're going to be finding those hidden gems, and we're going to highlight some of the special features that you can find on the website. So you want to sign up for that particular class. And then moving down to early literacy, we have some really great early literacy resources and services, and we're going to explore those, but we're also going to talk about Tumble Books and Bookflix and World Book Early World of Learning. We're going to look at that as well. And that's going to be November the 2nd from 10 until 11 in the morning. And then moving on, we are going to look at our Life 101. We've got Thrifty and Thriving, Codependent No More, a book discussion, Unplug and Refocus, Preparing for U.S. Citizenship. Now, Thrifty and Thriving. We've got Thrifty and Thriving, great ways to learn how to save money. Isn't that so important? And this is a 6-class series. So it starts on September 7th and it's on Wednesday between 1 and 2. Same thing down here. The next one, Codependent No More. Codependent No More is a book. And it is a book that's available for everyone as a free download from Hoopla Digital. And Andrew is going to be leading a book discussion on this book. And it is going to be a series of 4 sessions. So a really great, important way of learning a little bit about codependency and how to avoid that. Unplug and Refocus. Now, this is the only irony class that we have because it is a virtual class, but it's all about unplugging. And it is a series of 6 classes, so you do have to plug in for that for this virtual class. But Alyssa is going to do that class on virtual unplugging and refocus. And then the next class that we have here is Preparing for U.S. Citizenship. This is a class that I run, and I'm telling you that we cover these topics. We're really going over the civics portion of the U.S. citizenship exam, but we will also talk about the process and the interview as well that you would go through to become a U.S. citizen. And that is going to be another series. It's a 10-class series, and it starts on September the 20th, and it's in the morning on Tuesdays from 10 until 11. And if you know someone, that's where you want to send them that link. And then we have what I'm very, very excited about. We have an opportunity with Western and Southern. Western Southern is a wonderful organization, a wonderful company right down there on 4th Street in downtown Cincinnati. And they're going to do a basic financial literacy class that's on September the 27th and then repeated on October the 8th. So that is a series. You only have to sign up for one, and it's repeated on those Saturdays. This is protections and benefits, and then retirement planning as well. So if I clicked on retirement planning, a lot of great information here, and a little bit more information about Western Southern. We're really happy that they are coming on board with us and doing this really important financial literacy component that is sometimes they know a lot more than we do. And speaking of another organization that knows a lot more about avoiding scams, it's from the Ohio Attorney General's office, and it's their Consumer Protection Agency. They are going to be conducting a series of ways to avoid scams. One of them, the very first one, is senior scams and how to avoid them. And that's September the 22nd. It is virtual. And it's really important that you sign up. And if you need to share that, you could share it, of course, across social media and email. You can send a link to someone. And then we're also doing with them identity theft and then shop smart as well. Those are three very good classes that are presented by the Attorney General's Office of Ohio. And it's really nice to have them on board to do some classes for our community here in Hamilton County. And then right down here, of course, we have on-site and in-person, how to Zoom, reading help. And then, of course, we'll provide a link so that you can go directly to the calendar. And the way to find a lot of ours is you want to come right here, and I would say online event. And then I would also click adults. And then I would click adult education, because we always use the tag in the Adult Learning Center. We always use the tag adult education. So that's the way that you're going to be able to find those classes. I know I've gone a little bit long, but as you can see, we have 30, I have to go back, sorry. We have 32 different opportunities here, and a lot of these opportunities are a series of classes as well. So please sign up. You can attend from anywhere. All right, I'm going to click out and tell you a few more things. All right, so that's 32 classes that you could sign up for. Don't forget, we are on the first floor of the North Building in the 9th Street entrance down here at Main Library. We can help with any type of appointments that you possibly need. And also, don't forget about those 32 classes. Avoiding scams, which is provided by the Attorney General's Office, and also the financial literacy classes from our friends from Western and Southern. So go ahead, sign up for a class, come by and see us at the Adult Learning Center. I'll see you next time for another Lunch and Learn.